I got this email where this person asks if I am the all-knowing consciousness, then how is it that I struggle in my daily life? So the question was related to the topic of manifesting. So this person says that he's going through a financial challenge, and he cannot get settled with this idea that the pure consciousness has created this finite mind that struggles on a daily basis for things like money, food, paying bills, and so on. And the question basically was that why are my manifestations not being fulfilled? And my concept on this topic of manifestation is that it is very important to know where is the need to manifest coming from. Is it coming from a place of restfulness and calm, or is it arising out of fear and insecurities? Is the need to manifest arising out of a place of lack? And if that be the case, then your energetic system is dense. It is operating in the dense consciousness. And the denser consciousness attracts denser things. So even in those cases where the manifestation comes to fruition, it may not necessarily lead to fulfillment or peace of mind. On the contrary, it may make you more miserable. But if the manifestation is coming from a sense of restfulness, comfort, then whatever you need will be provided by the universe. Because through the energy that is operating in you, that vibration will be so high that it will attract similar vibrations without you trying to make an effort actually to manifest anything. So till you are operating in the denser consciousness, it is very difficult for you to manifest things that operate in the subtle aspect of consciousness. Therefore, psyche plays a big role in this whole paradigm of manifestation, especially your attitude towards life. If you feel that the universe is obligated to give you what you desire, then you are operating from the egoic consciousness, the identified aspect of consciousness. In that case, whatever happiness or fulfillment you receive will be temporary. So you may manifest money, you may manifest comfort, materials, you may even manifest relationships, but with that consciousness, nothing is going to give you lasting happiness. Everything will be temporary. Even if you manifest relationships with that consciousness, they may not come out to be what you think they should be, because you have an image in your mind. You feel that you should be with someone who's loving, caring, affectionate, and so you manifest that person. But that manifestation is coming out of your own deep-seated insecurities, your own fears. So what ends up happening is that you attract a person who has similar traits. And now there is a clash of personalities, which brings about conflict in relationships, and eventually such relationships do not last. But when one operates in the subtlest level of consciousness, what that means is that the mind is completely in harmony, that the mind is not operating in the obsessive thinking mode. It is not operating with the desire to become greater, with the desire to attain this or that for personal fulfillment. What that means is that desire is not born out of out of the need to, personally, to make oneself feel personally satisfied. It is a bi-directional understanding that in a relationship, I will give and I will receive. But it is not from that consciousness that, I will only receive, and give nothing. And there is a final level where your mind becomes so restful, it literally becomes still. And from that consciousness, there is no need to manifest anything, because everything that you need is provided to you. There is not even a single desire in that consciousness to acquire anything externally. Because in that consciousness, you simply reside with your being, and you recognize that your being is complete, that your being is wholeness, and that you do not require any external thing, because you understand that everything comes paired with the opposite. So any pleasure or happiness that you ask for will come paired with the equal amount of unhappiness and pain. And you also realize that clinging to happiness and avoiding pain also brings suffering. So in that consciousness, there is no chase for anything. There is no desperation for anything. So you're not manifesting anything out of desperation. You're simply residing in your natural state in the most calm and comfortable manner. There is no hurry. There is no greed. There is no striving for inward security. There's no fear. It doesn't come out of fear. It comes out of complete calm and restfulness. And that is mainly the case. But if you're stuck in the denser consciousness where you think that a couple of dollars you manifest will bring you happiness, you may do so. And it may come true, but it is not going to give you any lasting happiness. So, only the awareness can tell you in what consciousness you are operating. If you are aware, you're going to know. Deep, deep down, you already know what level of consciousness you operate in. Ask yourself and you will get the right answer. And if there is a contradiction, you will also get to know that. If you say that, no, I'm very calm and restful, but yet I do not get what I want, then you will see that contradiction. Where is that contradiction? And you will know that you are lying. See, mind is a very tricky thing. And in the high density consciousness, the mind is scattered all over the place. Because in that consciousness, the mind does not know what exactly does it want. It desires happiness. It desires peace, but it does precisely the opposite. It wants harmonious relationships, but it deliberately creates conflicts by repeating the same unconscious habits. So anger, greed, jealousy, resentment, malice towards others, all of these operate in the denser consciousness. In the subtle consciousness, these things have no place, because subtle consciousness is a place of pure unconditional love. From that place, there is no need for personal desires, because there is no person to desire anything. From that consciousness, all desires becomes the desire of the source or the pure consciousness. So it is understood and accepted that only the source desires, and only that desire will be fulfilled. And that desire alone brings true fulfillment. Petty personal desires do not bring any fulfillment in life. So understand that awareness, which can guide you to the right path. And then you will know where your manifestations are coming from, where your needs and wants are coming from. It is very simple, and you will get to know it quickly. If there is a contradiction also, you will get to know that very quickly. So self-knowledge is supreme, because without knowing yourself, you can really not manifest anything for fulfillment. Know yourself and then see if you really need to manifest or not. Because self-realization puts you in a vibration, such a strong vibration, that you become a natural magnet. You don't have to look for happiness, because looking for happiness brings suffering. You don't have to look for peace, because looking for peace brings suffering. You don't have to chase money, because chasing money brings suffering. Whatever you need will be given to you by the universe, because then your vibration will match that of the universe's vibration. You will be in complete alignment with the universal consciousness. So there will be no need to manifest anything in that consciousness. So if you are aspiring, why not aspire for the highest? Why get settled for small things, for petty things? If you are aiming for happiness, aim for the highest happiness. Why settle for something temporary, impermanent, which is not going to stick and eventually bring you more pain than ever?